Hello everyone, and welcome to another sprint practice with Azura virtual training. Today what I got for you is a 3-section workout with a warm-up, a main set which is going to be a hit section divided into 2 subsections, and a cool down. So let's get excited and let's get started. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. Our warm-up is going to be 2 rounds of 5 exercises. Each exercise we're going to perform for 30 seconds, and it will do the 5 exercises continuously. There's going to be a little break in between the 2 rounds, and at the end of the second round, I'll explain you the exercise for the main set. The first exercise of the warm-up is a jumping rope. Pretend you are jumping with the rope while rotating your wrist and alternating the foot on the ground with a little jump. Next, we will have a torso swing. Spread your legs open, then with your straight arm, draw a big half circle from your left side to your right side, going as close as possible to the ground. Alternate sides and make sure to keep your legs straight. We will continue with mountain climbers. In high plank position, bring your knee to the opposite elbow and alternate sides. We will move on to some shoulder mobility exercise. Extend your arms on each side, draw a little circle forward, then backwards, and finish with curling your arms around your chest. We will finish the warm-up with jumping jacks. Simply perform small jumps while opening both your legs and arms at the same time. Now that we are warmed up properly, let's get into our main set. Our main set is going to be 2 subsections of HIIT that are designed the exact same way. We'll first have 6 exercises divided into mini blocks of 2 that will repeat twice before moving on to the next one. At the end of these 6 exercises, we'll have 1 core exercises that we'll perform for a longer time. So, let me go ahead and show you the exercise and let's get ready to get this some sweat on. The first exercise of the first HIIT section is a start jump. Bend your knees to go touch your hands under your legs and explode into a jump. Repeat the sequence. Then we will do a skater plus a lunge. Shuffle from side to side, and on each side perform a deep lunge, bringing your knee in the back as close as possible to the ground. We will move on to squat jacks. Simply perform jumping jacks, and on every closed position of the jack, perform a squat. The fourth exercise is a side lunge with the leg raised. We will start with the right side. From a side lunge position, push with your right foot to bring your right leg in the air while keeping your left foot on the ground. For the second round, simply repeat on the other side. Next, we will do agility dots. Picture a square on the floor and jumping both feet at the same time, we will go reach each corner in the following order. Bottom left corner, top right corner, top left corner, bottom arm corner. The last exercise of the first HIIT section is a lizard hop. In high plank position and alternating sides, bring your right foot and your hand forward, then do the same with the left side and keep alternating quickly. A side plank with a knee touch will be the core exercise for the first round. In side plank position, bring your knee up and touch it with your elbow. In the second round, the core exercise will be a back plank with the leg raised. Stand in high plank position on your back and alternatively raise your left and your right leg. The second HIIT section starts with the start jumps again. Bend your knees to go touch your hands under your legs and explode into a jump. Then we will have a plank walkout. Starting in standing position, drop your hands to the floor, making sure to keep your legs straight. Walk out in front of you to finish in high plank position with at most 4 steps. Reverse the sequence, stand up, and repeat. We will move on to flutter kick squat. Perform the equivalent of a scissor step but with bigger amplitude, and after having done both legs, perform a deep squat. The fourth exercise is a quick feet with a narrow jump. Perform quick feet and on the vocal command, bend your knees to touch the floor, then jump into a narrow jump and go back to quick feet as quickly as possible. We will continue with a break dancer. In high plank position, bring your left leg to your left hand, then slide your right leg between your left foot and right hand and open up to finish facing up. Alternate sides. The last exercise of the second HIIT section is a runner. With only one leg, perform a running leg motion while anchoring the other leg on the ground. Alternate sides between rounds. The first core exercise of the second HIIT section is a V-up plus a tuck-up. Alternatively, perform a V-up and a tuck-up. The second exercise is a side crunch. simply perform a crunch on your side to contract your obliques. Great job on that main set, guys. I know it was tough, but I knew you could do it. After that hard work, we need to cool down now, so let's jump into our cool down section. What we'll have for our cool down section is 7 exercises that we're either going to perform on each side or as a full body all at once. So let's get started, let's relax, and I'll see you right after this. We will now jump into the cool down. We will start with a side stretch. In a side lunge position, try and touch your toes with the opposite hand while reaching over your head. Next, we will do an elbow stretch. Keep your arm straight and hold it close to your chest, helping with your other arm. We will move on to a toe touch. In standing position, progressively lower your hand along your leg and stop at the level of your knee. Then, lower all the way down to touch your toes. Next, we will stretch our quads. Grab your ankle and pull it towards your hip. And repeat on both sides. The fifth stretch is a half butterfly stretch with a toe touch. Sit on the ground, bend one knee to make one foot touch the other leg, and reach over your head to touch your toes. Repeat on the other side. The last stretch is going to be a glute stretch on the floor. Lay on your back and bring your ankle over your knee. Then, with your hand, grab your leg and pull it towards your chest. Repeat on the other side. Nice job, everyone. I hope you liked the practice and you got some nice work going on. Now it's time to rest, and I'll see you guys next time for another great practice. Bye bye.